All right, let's jump right in. There is a huge shift happening in the market right now, one that's set to pretty much change everything by 2026. And what it's doing is creating this whole new kind of entrepreneur. The opportunity here, it's honestly massive.
So check this out. For the longest time, businesses would just pay for services, right? Or for information. But now, AI has kind of turned information into a commodity. It's everywhere. So the real value, the thing businesses are actually willing to pay for now, is an instant, automated solution. They don't want to wait around for a person to do the work anymore. They just want an app that gets it done right now on demand. And that brings us to what our source material is calling the 2026 app economy. Let's really dig into the core problem here, and more importantly, the opportunity it's creating. So if you're a business owner today, you've got a really clear choice to make. You can either pay, say, $2,000 for a traditional service that's slow and requires manual work, or you can pay just $200 for a custom AI app that does the job better, and you get it instantly. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? And that's exactly why we're seeing this massive boom in the app market. Okay, so the demand is obviously huge, but that actually creates a bit of a dilemma for anyone who wants to get in on this. Which leads to the obvious question, right? If the opportunity is so big and businesses are literally begging for these solutions, why isn't everyone building apps? It's a great question. And, well, it turns out there have always been some pretty major roadblocks in the way. I mean, just look at this list of traditional hurdles. For the longest time, if you wanted to build an app, you had to be a coder and a copywriter and a marketer. You needed to know how to build a whole website, have graphic design skills, deal with high hosting fees. The list just goes on and on. Each one of these things is complicated, it's expensive, and it takes a ton of time. This is the whole reason the no-code movement even exists, to try and tear down these walls. But it's only now that things are really starting to change. And this is where AI completely changes the game. See, the source material we're looking at introduces a brand new technology that was built specifically to just eliminate every single one of those barriers we just talked about. It's a system called OmniMint. Really, its core promise is super simple. It handles the entire process for you. The app creation, the branding, the launching, all of it. The whole point is to take an idea you have and turn it into a real, sellable product in just a matter of minutes. And the best part? No coding or technical skills required. So how does it actually work? Well, it's really just 4 simple steps. First, you pick a done-for-you template to get started. Then you let the AI generate all your branding, like your name and logo. Step 3, you add the specific features you want from this huge library of over 4,600 modules. And finally, you just deploy your app. Instantly. It's all designed to just strip away all that technical stuff that used to hold people back. But here's the thing. This is about so much more than just making an app. The real goal here is to launch an entire fully functioning software business completely from scratch. And that is the real key. See, the system doesn't just build the app for you, it builds the entire business infrastructure around it. We're talking the AI builds your sales page, it automatically connects to payment systems like Stripe and PayPal, and it even manages all your customers and their accounts for you. It's literally a business in a box. Okay, so does it actually work? Well, according to the source, one case study showed a single app bringing in over $1,100 in sales. Now, what's really amazing about that is it was done from a brand new account with no existing audience and without spending a single dime on ads. That just goes to show you there's a massive opportunity here to create a totally new income stream just by building and selling your own AI apps. And here's the real kicker. The entire setup, I'm talking from building the app to creating the sales page and hooking up the payments, the whole thing took just 30 minutes. That's speed. That's what makes this whole model so incredibly powerful. And where does all the power and versatility come from? Well, that number says it all. With over 4,600 different AI modules to choose from, you can literally mix and match features to build a custom app for pretty much any niche you can think of, whether it's real estate, fitness, marketing, you name it. All right, so you've built your business in a box. It took you, 30 minutes? Now comes the most important question of all. Where do you find the customers? Well, the first strategy is all about tapping into existing marketplaces that are already buzzing with buyers. The source material points to these specific kinds of platforms, places that get hundreds of thousands of visits every month from entrepreneurs who are actively looking for new software tools. The idea is you can list your brand new app on sites like these for free and get instant exposure to a huge, hungry audience.
The second strategy is a really clever, direct approach that's all about solving a problem first. Because you can create these apps so fast, you can actually find a potential client, build a solution specifically for them, and then reach out and say, hey, I went ahead and built something for you that you can try. If you don't want it, you don't have to pay a dime. Think about how powerful that is. You're completely removing all the risk for them and just showing them pure value right from the get-go.
And all of this really brings us to the final and maybe most important question. The technology to build, brand, and launch an entire software business in minutes? It's here. It exists right now. The demand from the market is proven, and it's growing. So if all those technical and financial barriers were just gone, what problem would you solve first?